Hey guys, thank you for checking out our video. My name's Sean Elders and this is Pinnacle Combat Arts. Like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell so you can be notified every time we get a new video. Today we're going to be talking about a little bit about head movement and footwork. Let's get started. So it's important that your head is constantly moving when we're striking zone and we're in striking range. Your head needs to be moving constantly. A moving target is a hard target, okay? A still target that sits there is an easy target, okay? And so you want to be always adaptable. You want to just make it so difficult for your opponent to hit you. And just, you want to be the most annoying, agonizing fighter to fight. That's the most important thing. You want to be difficult to fight. And so that's a key element. So when we talk about this, we want to work our head movement with our footwork, okay? So when I'm in my fighting stance, I'm going to be going back and forth, just like this, back and forth. And what I'm doing is, I want to look at in the mirror, for instance, you take the mirror, put a piece of tape in it right at the chin, and you get in front of the mirror and you practice moving back and forth from one to the next over and over again. Now the hand thing, you want to try to keep your hands always up. You don't want to do too much of this because then they can see where there's an opening shot, okay? But when I'm moving my head, I'm moving my head out of the way, just like this. And I'm changing and adapting my balance and my weight distribution. So I'm going from the back foot to the right foot, back foot to the right foot, and incorporating that into my movement and getting all these movements here. See that? And so I'm constantly getting my head and my feet moving together, okay? So one of the drills that we can do, a couple exercises we can do is when she's in her fighting stance, all I'll do is just put out a jab like this. We're not even really trying to get out of the way of the jab. I'm actually teaching her timing. You could do this with a stick as well. I'm just putting my hand out and she's just going back and forth like this, and she's developing that timing of going back and forth, okay? That's one exercise, okay, that I think is super important. I call it knighting, like a knight. You know, a knight puts the king puts his sword down and knights the person. That gets them to move their head off to the right and left side, okay? So we're going here, and she's just moving back and forth, and she's developing that, and then she can speed it up a little bit, back and forth like that, okay? So that's the first exercise. The second exercise is being able to move forward and back. Okay, that's very important. You want to be able to change distance as you're doing it forward and back. So when I'm moving forward, I want to be able to move forward and back, going up and down, forward and back. So she's going to be in her position, okay? And I'm just going to put my glove out like this. And so her focus is she's going to move forward, but she's also going to keep her head on going back and forth between each side of my glove. So she goes, and I'm moving back. And then now I go the other way. Okay, and this develops some great skill level, okay? And you can also use a stick. So I can also go like this as she's moving, see? And then we go back, forward, okay, back, okay? And this is such an important skill. Now, she makes it look easy because she's put thousands of repetitions into it, but you need to take your time, get in front of a mirror first, do lots and lots of repetitions until you know it. You mentally and physically know it, and then you can do it shadow boxing. You can do it in front of your bag and then add in, incorporate punches. So those are the two aspects. There's also curve and step, side step, all kinds of different exercises we're not going to do today, but I'm just throwing it out there because you can kind of experiment with it. But it's important that you are always moving your head back and forth. Now what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate some counter attacks with this. So when she's moving her head back and forth like this, okay, and I'm just going here, and then all she's doing is she's going to watch my center mass. That's all she's doing. She's just watching my center mass. And then I come around and she goes like that, and then she goes back to it, just like this. Okay, and then the other side. See that? And I could do it right in the middle of it. You want to do it first with some timing, the same timing, and then you can break that timing by throwing the attack in the middle of their movement and not make it as easy. But at the beginning, you make it easy. Okay? So when she goes there, I go here, she goes underneath. and back to it again. And then there, just like that. And here, see that? Okay, then we incorporate our combination. And then pop, 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 good, and back to it. Notice when she does that bob and weave, notice she's going to the body because it's there. Why not hit when you're bobbing and weaving? And right now we're just doing cross, or hook, cross, hook. Keep it easy. Yep. Good. Good. Okay, so the key element to this is that you are developing really great attributes and learning how to use footwork and slipping, evading punches the best you can. Not always 100%, but the idea is that it's going to be way harder for your opponent to hit you when your head is constantly moving. Using footwork, evasion, changing lines, all those things play a very important role in developing a high level of fighting skill. I hope this helps you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Panantukan, level 1. This program is one of the most streamlined. It's over 8.5 hours long. It gives you everything step by step, everything that you need, fundamentals, breakdown of all the exercises you need, understanding of empty hand, how to use fight without gloves, with gloves. It's going to teach you all the aspects that you need about the foundation and fundamentals of Panantukan. Okay, unlike what we see a lot of times now in the combatives in the Filipino martial arts world, a lot of techniques, a lot of drills, but how do you make those drills go from the drill to actual real combatives? And that's what this program, this is the first level to that, and getting you set up, learning all the aspects of how do I engage, what's the techniques, what do I need to practice to get myself where I'm able to be adaptable in combat. Okay, that's the most important thing. That's what everybody's looking for. How do I get better? How am I able to adapt when somebody attacks me? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to do it? What I'm going to do is I'm giving you a different perspective on Panantukan, unlike what you see in this modern day where you see a lot of drills and exercises that just don't translate to real combat. I call them meat and potatoes of combat. Not the fluff, not all the extra stuff, but only simply the things that you really need that are going to help you be effective in combat. But the most important thing in combat is to survive. The most important thing is to be able to adapt, okay? And so that's what this program is all about. This is going to help you go to that next level. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or you've been doing this for 10 years. I'm going to help fill in those gaps, fill in those holes that you've never learned before. Go to our website, pinnaclecombatarts.com. There you can find out more about what I do and the classes that I provide. Thank you guys so much for your support and have a great day.